I, as you all know, I'm a survivor of an acoustic pneumonia, um, which left me um, in a disabled state, and I mean, after the tumor was removed, I was left in a vegetative state. I had to relearn how to use my limbs and, basically, things that we all take for granted. I had to relearn how to do everything, again. And 2014, a miracle happened. The amnesia started lifting, and however, I was still left with this deformity. Um, this side, the right side, is completely. I refer to it as dead. It's completely dead. Doesn't work. Anyway, recently, recently I found out from the medical profession that they can refer me to a hospital that specializes in this sort of thing, and whatever they're going to carry out will not require me having to go under the knife. But however, they said to me there is a possibility that I will be able to smile again. And that's good news because it means that I'll be able to reveal my gap tooth again. And that's wonderful news for me. It's really, really wonderful news. To think that I can, I can smile again. I can smile again without having to go under the, because that's a no-no for me. I don't want to ever go under the knife again. Honestly, it just scares the living daylight out of me to think that I have to go under the knife again. To do any procedure. This is why, with the cancer, it means that I, well, they're saying that I need to have a mastectomy, and that's a no-no for me. That's why I'm telling them just leave it, just to let it take its course. Oh God. And well, I didn't suddenly wake up and decided I want to be an enemy of society. In fact, I'm all for it. Oh God, I'm tripling again. And I'm all for it. I believe, we all need each other. I've been coughing an awful lot recently. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's to do with the cancer or something. I did ask for a test for asthma, because I know that can make you cough, because that coughing, I have so many issues. I really don't know what the problem is, why I'm coughing so much. Oh God, as I was saying, we are all connected, and um, uh, the pale skin. If that comes out as being derogatory, I do not mean it to at all. Um, so do not get offended by it. And the thing is, you guys are more dependent on me than I am on you. Because without traces of this melanin in your system, it's impossible for you to sort of go the whole hog, as it were, you know, because of the pigmentation of your skin. It doesn't have what it takes to fight against, well, the element, you know. So that is why it is so vital for you to have some traces of this melanin, this chemical called melanin. You know, it's in the hair, it's in the skin, it's in the eyes, it's everywhere. It makes the whole person. Oh God. And you do need it just for your breath, to be able to breathe normally. You know? And but you are not told this. Instead, you are made to believe I am a nuisance. I am a drain on society's valuable resources. Even the resources that's in the West, that comes from foreign land. You know, all of it comes from foreign land. And when I am fully aware that is not the case, and yes, it's breaking my heart. I can't stop thinking about the fact that I will eventually be able to smile again. God, I am so chuffed. Oh my God. Is that intentional? And if it is, why is that the case? Why is there so so much fear? What's with the fear? You know, what's with the fear of withholding what is true? I don't know. The Crown and the Vatican sees me as a threat simply because I choose to be proud of who I am. I choose to love myself, not to be in love with myself, because there is a difference. To be in love with the self means that I am suffering from narcissism, narcissism, and it's impossible for me to love anyone else because I'm so engrossed in myself. No, that's not the kind of love I'm referring to. Um, as I was saying, there is a difference between being in love with the self as opposed to loving the self. In loving myself, I'm able to reach out to others. I have to nurture me. Now, in order for me to be able to do that, to reach out to others, I need to nurture me first before all else. This is why it's so important to heal the heart chakra. And it is possible. It is possible. Don't think by attending church turning to religion, that's a way of healing your heart. Because often there's a picture of Jesus Christ depicted with a huge heart, a huge illuminating heart. So you go there hoping that your heart will be healed, only to be faced with all sorts of negativity, basically. Well, that's not the way. That's not the way to heal your heart. Your heart will not be healed by you telling the priest or the preacher all your goddamn problems there. You know, uh, I have to be able to control myself, i.e., taking care of all the various aspects of my emotions. So that means that you have to do inner work, dear. You have to find out about you. Not to find out about others, but find out about you. What makes you tick? What makes you do certain things? What makes you behave in certain ways? You have to stand back, you know, and go within, you know, examine yourself, not Joe Blog or Harriet or Henrietta, but you, okay? And you need to understand what it is, a certain feeling, 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 whoa, 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 feelings. Don't shy away from it, yeah, because it's always with us. It's always there. You have to find out what certain feelings are saying to you. You know, yeah. Often it gets to us via our bodies, our motors, yeah, our motor. Yeah, as a creative person, I need to be in touch with my feelings. I need to control my feelings. I need to understand me, me. I need to understand me. I will not be tempted into using vices or means that's not good for me. That has a very derogatory or negative um, response. On me. You know, which allows me to turn to all sorts of God knows what, and it makes me open to being bribed, to being tempted. Do you see my drift? Do you understand what I'm trying to get at? Um, I need to understand me. I need to have empathy towards my characters. When I write, when I'm writing about a certain plot, when I'm trying to plot something, I need to put myself in their shoes. I must know all of them and why they choose to do whatever it is that they do. I have to be their best friends. The best friends. So, so you see, I'm not a threat. Don't view me as a threat to your existence. I just want right. Right. What's righteous? What's justice for humanity? And for the truth to be known. Love my, straight from the heart. Because people, minds beats like a drum, dum dum drum. For you, this organ, we simply cannot ignore it. You do not need various degrees. You do not need diploma to sympathize, to say you understand how the heart organ works. To say that you understand, you know what it's all about. Because often, those with degrees and God knows what, they spend years learning about the heart. They're doing so because they have a wounded heart and they need to learn about it. We possess it for a valid reason. Ignore it and it will fail you. When you least expect it to. And that is the problem with a lot of us. Our hearts are wounded, severely wounded. And you can't heal it. You can't heal the heart chakra. There is a way to heal the heart chakra without you having to continue being an absolute monster. Okay? Because that's what it does to you when you have a wounded heart. It turns you into a bloody monster. You know, a demonic, evil monster. Yeah. Even today, when we see pictures of Jesus Christ, you know, quote Jesus Christ, what's the first thing that you see? His heart. A great big heart. Great big red heart. That's how important our heart is when it isn't wounded. What happens when our heart is wounded? I don't know whether it's unconsciously or I don't know. We tend to kind of we keep it imprisoned. You know, we keep this sort of padlock. We keep this padlock on it, ball and chain. You know, we conceal it. You know, we conceal it from everybody. You know, everybody, everything. And that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go because it's part of you, dear. You know, it's part of you. You know, you have to let it breathe. You know, because it's part of you. Yeah, so I say, when it isn't wounded, it's big enough to love whoever, okay? Whoever, whatever. Yeah. This is the reason I, oh God, oh God, I'm coughing. I don't know what. Maybe I need to go to my GP or something. And this is the reason behind certain movements, you know, refusing to have attachment issues, you know, but nonetheless, you can't be a statue. You know, it's impossible to be a statue because eventually it will catch up with you. You know, it'll rear its ugly head. You know, in different parts of your body, kind of thing. You know, God, because this is how we can be torn apart via our hearts. You know, this is how they get you. You know, that's why they attack things that's close to you, because they know that, you know, when they attack things that that's dear to you, that's precious to you, they know they can get you via your heart. You know, your heart organ. You know, don't see me as a threat. I love humanity. You know, and maybe someone will, a theologist, I think it's a theologist, will give a lecture as to why Jesus Christ is depicted as this blue-eyed, handsome boy, you know, young man, kind of thing. who is Caucasian. You know, maybe someone will give a lecture about that. But I simply do not have the time to do that today. Oh God, that's another matter, another issue, another topic, or whatever. Oh God, I feel it. Oh yes, I'm gonna read you guys this poem. You know, it's called "Faithful Friends." Some friends are very envious. Some friends want to be in your shoes. Want what you have. They visualize cushiness. You are in the lap of luxury or arms luxury. Everything's going okay for you, yeah. Everything's going okay for you because you're just so good at discussing what you really feel because you have other means. You may have other means. Yeah. Yeah. Some friends are filled with vexation over you. They are only able to produce forms before your eyes. Some friends are so full of malice and mischief. They can drive you mad. Nuts, nuts, all hazelnuts. Oh God, honestly. Um, they seem to have pure condemnation for you, secretly wishing bad luck befalls you. Alas, remains furious with their characteristics. Oh God, cherish them nonetheless. Forgive their minor mistakes. Accept their imperfections. They are all imitation of who you really are. Because we all have wounded hearts, Because when we're born into a family, we're born into that particular family because we want to learn something. We want to learn something that we didn't learn from our previous life. So we're born into this particular family to learn what it is we did not learn from our previous life. So some of us are born into a family where everyone, in that family breaks our hearts. Everyone in that family has a go at breaking our hearts, ripping it apart. So by the time we grow out of that family, we just so our hearts so wounded, so wounded that we can only give to others what we know, and that is often treachery, betrayal, deceitfulness, all the derogatory side that we have experienced. And think of them as having wounded hearts. That is what it does to you when your heart is wounded. It turns you into an awful, ugly, insatiable monster. Yeah, and that's what it does to you. That's how important the heart is. The heart is very, very important. It's very important organ. And I cannot quote the importance of friendship. Friendship. You know, they're not there to provide you with anything else. You know, yeah, they exist to brighten up your darkest days, making dark clouds a thing of the past. That's what friends are there for. People you're meant to have a laugh with. People you're meant to chill out with. People you're meant to, take a stand, take a step, and chill out. You know, anything else. That's why there are therapists and counselors and psychiatrists and people like that. Yeah. If you need to talk about anything else, any other issues, you talk to those people. You bring it up with all those people. Oh God, I'm not saying that you should follow my advice or nothing like that. It's all suggestions. I'm merely making suggestions. Okay, that's the end of today's talk. Oh, I've got to get this checked out. Get my GP. Get this sorted out why I'm coughing so much. Amen. Hallelujah. Peace. Peace, my brother. Peace, my sister. My God, I can hardly believe that I'll be able to smile. Oh my God, teeth. I'm going to. Okay, y'all.